Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Ratchet Clank. When we last left off, the controller bugged out for a moment because of the dodgy Chinese technology, but nonetheless we have this energy field that we must turn off. You can also go over here. There are these enemies to defeat over here. There we are. Enemies defeated. Bolts gathered. We've got a nice respectable 2300 and a half bolts. And a Gadgetron bender, like what I see there. Visibomb gun ammo. Yeah, I think it's going to be a time we just have to say, you know what? We need rockets. You know what? We need Visibomb rockets. It's expensive, but it's clearly needed for this section. I mean, that's one obvious example. Look. Hello. Yeah. The fact they gave you a vendor means that they just clearly knew that you needed that ammunition. We also have to keep an eyes open now for any more of those supply ships. And make sure we destroy all of them before we leave. And now we can head back down here. Use our swing shot to get across. Excellent. Pick up a random bolt that I left behind. We're going to make our way across here again. I'm pretty sure that that generator we just destroyed also controls the one behind the gold bolt. We'll see if that proves to be the case, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. There we are. Nice. There's all these bolts that I forgot, so that's something. Unfortunately, Devastator ammo. Not quite as useful, but hey. Already this little backtracking episode was worth it, eh? Let's make sure the ooze is fully reseated by the time we make our leap of faith. There we go. And we'll just glide down here. And then we just sort of hope that this area is actually unpowered. There we are. Is it? No. But I'm now curious about that. What's in there? I wonder. And now I can't see anything. Well, that was literally a gateway to nowhere. Now I'm curious. Curious, Panda. Well, I think that hole in the wall there is actually pointless. One thing that is true is that I still need to destroy more generators on the level to unpower that force field. I thought that I had destroyed the one I needed. I think it's literally the last one on the level now. So I think it's the proximity is not important, it's just the fact that a generator still lives. Therefore, that will not be made available. Still is worth the effort though, because of all those bolts that were just sitting there. It's like, we did need those, so useful nonetheless. We basically made back our money of those rockets I purchased. Let's make our way back and continue progressing forwards. Alright, up we go. One thing I didn't like about going down there is that just seemed unsafe. There we are. Let's make our way across. Oh, that's one way to get up. The burn your butt tactic. Let's continue, shall we, Ratchet? But before we do, well, that guy just blew that up. Are there any supply ships around here? This area doesn't have the best vantage point. I can't see anything from here, at least. Well, we'll progress forward and then have another look around in a moment. For now, we must destroy this enemy ship. There we are. Enemy ship has been dealt with. And handily so, I might add. Now this enemy is here. And the enemy is also dealt with. I see some supply ships there. Also some hidden bolts under the ground, apparently. We'll deal with the supply ships first. There is our ship. Let's not destroy that one. Let's try to aim for the higher angle of it so the homing doesn't hit the wall. Still more to go, but we're making progress. Alright, where are these so-called hidden bolts? Well, here's some not-so-hidden bolts. This is just what we call ammunition. There we are. Let's see what the metal detector has to say. Nice. That is gunfire. I don't like that. There's a supply ship in there. We can't reach it from here. Probably could on the other side of the platform, though. So I think there's two options. You can either take this option or the trespasser route. I might as well do the trespasser route. We can handle trespassers. This is the more smart option, is it not? I say that, but this particular puzzle is not an easy one. Alright. It's because of that catching piece on the outer ring that I'm concerned about right now. That'll do it. Took a few moments, but we got it. This is a nice backdoor area to the chain gunners. They won't suspect a thing as we eliminate them without any damage. Or any further damage, at least. Let's make sure we dispose of these toxic canisters thoughtfully, and then we'll equip our metal detector and gather any remaining bolts that might be hidden under the ground here. It's a good thing this metal detector only detects underground bolts buried deep within the metal, rather than all the other metal that doesn't count as money. They should need to do a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy style deflation campaign and burn down all the metal, eh? Alright, so now that this area has been made completely safe, there apparently are hidden underground bolt caches here. We'll have them. There's more. Let's grab these bits of bolts as well. Devastator ammunition, I like what I see. Now it's time to use said Devastator and destroy this supply ship. And I think we can hit this one, maybe? We can. Just have to be a little bit careful about it because of that support beam. Get that out the way. Oh, apparently that didn't work. Well, we have a Visibomb gun for these things. Ah, that's because there was a fence there. Nice. That enemy has been destroyed. Actually, before I continue, I've just noticed something. Up here is a place we could potentially explore. Yes. If we do a crouch jump from here, we should be able to go up to this area. Yes. I don't mind if I do, frankly. The nanotech is useful. And the bolts are certainly useful too. Here we are. Another Visibomb. Useful. A little bit more exploring paid off in the end. Okay, let's continue. I think we can now just continue to head straight through the level now. I don't believe there's any more supply ships I've missed on the left, so I might be wrong though. We shall see. Greetings, enemies! I shall taunt thee! And now you shall all murder each other because of my powerful taunting! Thank you for your service, enemies. Okay, this got a little bit more explosive. Yeah. Drone device, please help. Thank you. Let's just try to get these enemies out as quickly as we can, shall we? These explosions are hurting. I don't like it. Alright, let's get out of here, shall we? Use the power of cover, XCOM 2012 style, and then just Visibomb gun this fool. Hello! Well, how did that happen? I don't like death, thank you. Had enough of that for one day. I will take your bolts, however, all of them. The drone device kept us alive. Probably didn't last as long as I'd have hoped, but hey. The second game's equivalent of the drone device is much more powerful. Ah, hello. Would you believe I have a blaster? It worked, you see. What about over here? Would you believe I have a blaster? Yes. What about over here? Would you believe I also have a blaster? Shot you in the butt. Unfortunately, that was your most vulnerable point, and you instantly perished with one bullet. Okay, so this area should be much safer as a result of that opportunistic execution. Here we get some blaster ammunition for my trouble. Yeah, these turrets here would have been quite troublesome without defeating those enemies prior. So now they just become sources of money instead. Any supply ships that I might be missing? I'm not sure. Let's continue. Oh, Magna boots. Aha. Well, there's a supply ship right there. This does give us a nice view of the enemies before we have to fight them. Hello. Let's start off by just dealing with these spawners first, shall we? And we'll just fly away from our enemies. There we are. We'll avoid the enemies. There we are. And all the enemies are being murdered, of course, by those Blarg troopers behind me. Very useful. They're even hurting each other now of those attacks. All the spawners have been dealt with. It's time for some walloping, if you know what I mean. Actually, I'm a bit weak for walloping. Let's instead take this health and live over here instead. They're all hurting each other, so it's not a big deal. Like, their numbers are thinning. Although maybe they're invulnerable to that. Let's solve this issue with an alternative strategy. The Glove of Doom. I don't really use the Glove of Doom much. It's actually an ideal time for it. When I'm weak and I just need the things to be dealt with for me. Like so. Let's continue to deploy the Glove of Doom till all the Blarg are defeated. How many Blarg are left? None would be the answer to that question. There are things we need to do before going, however. Gather all the various ammunition up. The Glove of Doom did serve me well in that instance. Allowed me to run around scared while all the enemies were being killed automatically. Useful. Very useful. Let's gather all these bolts. And one thing I'm looking forward to regarding the sequel is the Bolt Grabber, which doubles your bolt grabbing distance. Makes it a lot easier to pick up all the various currencies that are strewn about the floor. There we are. And now it's your turn. I just earned a skill point. Yes, the skill point Sitting Ducks. Destroy all of the supply shuttles in this level. I shall hit this button, however, when we come back. Thank you all for watching. When I see you next time, more Ratchet and Clank.